Okay, welcome everyone to our February all-parent meeting. Thank you very much for taking some time out to join us and get an update on everything that we have going on for the Parents Club and at the school. I have a special guest, which I'll introduce in a moment, who wanted to share an update. As usual, we'll keep it productive, hopefully, and not too long. Should wrap up before 7:30. But do want to welcome any questions or comments at the end of the meeting. Anything that you want to ask about that Parents Club is able to cover, be happy to go over with you. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with our meeting. And first up is going to be a brief update from our principal, Mr. Guy Rolfs. Guy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Good evening, and thank you for having me tonight. I just want to give you an update on some recent developments involving COVID-19 guidance for schools. There was a major change announced today regarding mask mandates. The governor announced that starting Monday, March 14th, masks will no longer be required in public schools. I also know that I believe Dana Eaton, our superintendent, was sending out an email to all families. I don't know if that's already gone out or if it's yet to, but it kind of just talks about that. So that's really the only information we have on that right now. What I do know is that I expect over the next 2 weeks, there'll be multiple updates about like testing requirements, quarantining, volunteers, music, performances, and much more. So we're going to be keeping track of all that and sharing with you as we get that. And then another thing is the date was collectively decided upon, that March 14th date, or it was collectively decided upon by Oregon, Washington, and California. And they did not give any specifics as to why that specific date. And then also in the report today, it did share that the governor expected that the Cal OSHA guidelines, which governs workplace safety, like for staff safety and everything, is going to mirror the state guidelines that were shared today. So it is exciting news. It doesn't start tomorrow, and we still have a lot of details that we will be getting over the next several weeks. And as we get that, I will get that out to you guys. Our superintendent does an excellent job of keeping us, informed with what's going on, and I want you guys to be aware of that. So that's really the information that I have on that right now. Like I said, it's exciting. So a lot more to be coming on that. One note that I wanted to make was I've appreciated Brentwood L families during this year, and with the things that have been going on lately, that their understanding of what we're required to do. And I'm excited right now because I kind of feel some hope, moving forward. So that was, good news for today, but a lot more details to come.
Great, thank you, Mr. Rolfs. Appreciate that update. Appreciate you joining us, and yeah, definitely good news for everyone, and definitely something to look forward to.
Did you guys get the email already from Dr. Eaton? Did that go out?
That did come through a little bit earlier, later, probably right after school let out, somewhere around that time. Yeah.
So, like I said, not much more info than that, but I'm sure over the next couple of weeks, we'll be getting a lot of information that we'll be putting out.
Yeah, great. Thank you again.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Like I said, I appreciate you guys, and looking forward. I heard good news that the marquee is going to be showing up sometime soon for the electronic marquee. So we're real excited about that.
Yeah, we actually I did check tracking earlier today. We confirmed delivery sometime today, so it's in town. So we'll see.
Awesome.
I don't know what the plan is from the district standpoint and what that means for us and what the turnaround time is, but I know they've been working on it. So hopefully soon.
That's going to be real exciting.
Yeah,
so
very much so.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. You guys take care. Have a great night.
All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at our upcoming calendar. Beginning today, we've got 2 themes this week. One is Dr. Seuss Week. You may have seen a graphic that gives suggestions. Obviously not required to participate, but suggestions on celebrating Dr. Seuss Week. So that's underway in terms of celebrating that. Also, it was pointed out that it's Read Across America Week, and there's some information, I believe, in the teacher link that the information link that was sent out by teachers today. More information there. Of course, we've got adjusted days later on this week for spring conferences. So that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. March 14th, Pi Day. Not much planned from Parents Club on that, but I would guess that the school and teachers and staff have some plans to celebrate that day. Event for Parents Club is March 17th, our monthly third Thursdays at Mountain Mike's. Great supporter of the school and Parents Club, and and it's a great place to hang out if you get a chance to make it there. Spring break, of course, is right around the corner. March is going to be a short month. This is actually our last all parent meeting until late April. So you came to a good one. Last little update here for a little while, but we'll definitely resume that in April. Any questions or any items that anyone wants to add for our calendar? This is more of a school calendar, not Parents Club events. Okay. I'll also take questions at the end. Moving forward, events on the horizon for Parents Club. So Fun Run is right around the corner. That'll kick off on April 6th. And the actual fundraising will begin April 6th. And then the actual run day is going to be April 22nd. We haven't gotten details on what we're going to be able to do and how that's going to look. Of course, the past few years, we've done that kind of on our own at home. But obviously there's hope in the air, and hopefully we'll be able to get back on campus and run that event as normal as we have in the past. So as Mr. Rolfs alluded to, we should have more details on that here in the coming weeks. And as soon as we know, you'll know. Bingo is still planned and on the horizon. We don't have a date set, but likely going to be looking at April on that as well. Again, with a short month in March, it's been kind of difficult to get an additional activity here planned before break. We also have movie night, which is confirmed for April 29th. Open to suggestions for movie ideas. We kind of pushed it later in the spring, hoping that we get some nice weather, and hopefully sometime like tonight would work well. Some weather like this evening. But we don't have a movie set. Open to suggestions. If you came to our movie night in the fall, it's a free event for families and a lot of fun. So see if you can make that. Please put it on your calendar. And then the big event we have planned for the end of the year is the Carnival, which is confirmed now for May 13th. It's going to be a Friday evening. And, this is something that Parents Club is really been looking forward to. And again, with how things are changing in terms of what we're going to be able to do, we're really excited about this one. And we're going to try to go big. There's been some events that we haven't been able to do this year and even the prior year, of course. So this is an opportunity for us to go big for the schools, for all the children at our school. This is going to be the first carnival that we're going in 2 years or 3 years, really. I was thinking about, we were talking about it with Parents Club, and for our fifth graders out there, they haven't had a carnival since second grade. So it kind of gives us reason to want to go big, and so we're begin planning on that already. And that's going to be, with all the games that we're going to be planning, is also going to need a lot of support. So please keep us in mind if you're able to volunteer, even if it's just for an hour or two for an activity. More information to come on that. But you get the links for volunteers. That's a great way to stay in touch with us on opportunities like this, and for us to reach out and let everyone know what we're going to need. So if you haven't filled that out yet, fill out a volunteer form as far on the weekly communications that come out from staff, or if you need that information or haven't seen that link, let us know at brentwoodparentclub@gmail.com, brentwoodparentclub@gmail.com. So Carnival is going to round out the year for us in May. Any questions on upcoming events? All right. Some miscellaneous items. Spiritware, if you ordered during the period that we had open in January, then I just confirmed with our vendor today that everything is ready. So Angela, our Spiritware chair, is going to be picking those up, And with delivery on those, we do those through the teacher boxes. We found that to be the easiest method and quickest method to get it out, and the staff is okay with it. So instead of meeting individually with everyone, she is going to be putting the items that were purchased in the teacher boxes for your corresponding student if you did order. We do have a few spiritware items now in the office, a few. So if there's a need that comes up, we've got a couple options in there. We already kind of let the cat out of the bag on this next one. The new marquee was delivered today. Very excited. We've been working on this since probably September or October when we first started talking about it. And it's been a few months in terms of production and getting it delivered. And now it's finally here, and very excited to see. I think everyone's going to be really impressed and happy with what we have coming. It's a vast improvement over what we currently have, and something everyone should be able to enjoy for years to come. Last item here is upcoming elections for the 2022-2023 Parents Club Board. More information to come on this. Just want to put it on the radar for those of you that are curious about getting involved, a little bit more involved, and want to serve as a position on the board. There should be at least a few positions that are opening up. So please reach out if you have any questions to someone that's on the board currently, to our email. If you have a question, please let us know. As you know, this is how we're able to. We have a big group of volunteer parents, and our board is involved, responsible for leadership of the Parents Club, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. We manage a relatively large budget from year to year, so definitely an opportunity to make an impact and to bring whatever ideas that you have for our school, things you'd like to see happen, come to fruition. So let us know if you have any questions. Keep that in mind, a position that you might want to be involved in. We've got various opportunities, and really it's a lot of fun. Of course, there's some time involved, but you're going to make new friends and have an opportunity again to make a greater impact on the school and for your child. That's all I have for our agenda this evening. But if there's something that I missed, anyone has any questions, any comments you'd like to make, now would be a good opportunity.
I was just wondering, is there like a description of the different chair positions like on your website? Or should I just email you guys?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Thank you. I don't believe we have anything posted on our website. We do keep bylaws, and that's where our information for that would be located. Happy to share those with you. So do me a favor, if you don't mind sending an email to the club, and we can reply with that, or there's a specific one that you had questions about, let us know. But yeah, I don't think there's anything available. We'll be happy to share via email our bylaws or any specific information regarding the positions. And of course, when it's time to come, I just kind of want to put it out there to give you guys something to think about in terms of how this is going to play out. We'll probably, once we officially post it publicly, to stay in line with, the status of our organization being an official nonprofit. There are certain steps we have to take in terms of notifications, having an unofficial election and things like that. So more details to come on that. But yeah, thank you for your interest, and just send us an email. We'll be happy to send a description to you.
Great, thank you. This is my first foray into.
Yeah, no,
I appreciate it.
You've been helping out a lot this year, so I think it would be a good fit. Thank you. Any other questions before we break for the evening? All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your family lives or whatever else you have going on this evening. And thank you for joining us this evening. And again, if any questions come up, anything that you want to share, feel free to email our Gmail account or reach out to a board member when you see them out and about. All right, take care. Have a good night.
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.